I guess I'm live, so hi everyone. Let's reset the console. Yeah, so this is Magical Poppin'. First of all, thanks to everyone who's donated so far. I've seen some pretty big donations come in just recently, so big shout outs to Serial Masticator. And I think there was another donation, but I unfortunately can't remember the name, but thank you very much, everyone. So yeah, let's head into this run and try and not mess up too much, since I'm pretty tired, I'll be honest. So just hold on a second. Oh, sorry, my timer didn't start. Okay. Yes, alright. So yeah, this is Magical Poppin'. It's a Japanese exclusive game for the Super Nintendo. And as Crystal said just now, it is a very hard to find and a very expensive game. So thankfully I got myself a flash card to be able to play this. So it's a platformer. We'll be collecting different power-ups along the way that'll help us progress through the stages. But it's basically just your typical platformer. One thing that's particular about this game is it has a large amount of mini-bosses. So one thing you'll notice is one of the main movement tech or options that we use is the slide. Sliding is approximately 7% faster than running, so it's a very slight increase in movement speed, but it does add up a lot. That blob. Not always there. So yeah, I didn't mention, but I did grab the first power-up. It was the bomb, and the bomb was necessary to blow up that wall, and blowing up the wall was necessary to progress through the stage. So grabbing the power-ups are usually necessary. but not quite in every case. Whoops, I completely blew that up. Is this gonna work? Yeah, I think I can salvage this. Let's just do that. That was a pretty fat time loss for stage 1, which is usually rather easy, but it's fine. It's no big deal. So you might have noticed just now I bounced off my sword. Most people would probably not realize, well, actually nobody would really realize unless they were told that that was actually useful. I wasn't just doing that for fun. Slashing walls or ground or ceiling or whatever, slashing anything, cycles through the enemy RNG. So we do that sometimes just to manipulate certain patterns. Oops. And there was a nice little sequence break. You're supposed to go the other way around in order to grab this power-up coming up. But we used, whoops, an exploit of the pogo jump mechanic, which makes you go just a slightly higher, and it's just enough to make it so practically pixel perfect. Oops. It's a bad fall. There's pogo jumps right there. Whoops. And here's a nice looking room. You want to catch the cycle, so you want to have some really smooth movement. That should work. There you go. So catching that cycle saves about 6 seconds. It's like everything in this game is increments of 6 seconds. You either lose or gain 6 seconds, depending on what strats you do. Of course I'm kidding, but yeah. Yeah, you could say this game sort of resembles a Metroidvania style game in the way the levels are laid out. They're sort of mazes. Rather large levels. I really like that room I just did. It's a nice looking room. It's got a lot of tight grapples. And so here's the second boss. It's another boss you can manipulate. So at first you just get the beam, then you want to pogo the floor. Whoops, I missed the pogo. Yeah, okay. That didn't work. Okay. This is pretty bad. Nope. That's a really bad idea. Just one more slash. Just one more slash. Alright, so that's how not to do that boss. So I want to pay attention to my star count. The stars are your ammo for the different sub-weapons. Here's stage 3. Stage 3 introduces one of the first real roadblocks of the game. In 2 rooms there's a mid-boss. And depending on the pattern he gives us, he can lose us about 11 seconds. There's nothing we can do about it. So let's see. First of all, I need to get the manipulation right. Just not too hard once you've practiced it. Oh, never mind. I just messed it up. do we do this? Come down. Oh, okay. Could have been worse. We do have to be careful though, having only 2 hearts out of this mid-boss. Because here we're taking some damage. So now I'm at half a heart, and I have to get this slide. It's pretty tight under an enemy as he's jumping. It's a cool strat that I came up with. It doesn't save much, but it's nice and risky. Yeah, I guess we're not talking about that. That's just a weird thing that happens when the screen shakes. Only in that room though. It should be good. Awesome. So the slides are actually kind of hard to perform in this game for some reason. You need to have some forward momentum in order for the down plus jump input to give you a slide instead of just a crouching jump. Here's a damage boost. There's a couple damage boosts actually coming up. Oh, that was not supposed to be damage boosts. Okay, now this is actually kind of scary. I really gotta be careful here. Here's a fancy manipulation. Alright, should be no problem. Never mind. Oh my god. Okay, that's not a good mistake. As a matter of fact, I might have to take a intentional game over. That really sucks. Also, I don't know how intentional game overs affect my star count, so we're about to find out. No, that barely hit him. See, that wasn't so hard. Well, it kind of was. It's a hard fight. Yeah, that's right. I had to show you the same exact fight, except actually getting the final hit. I'll pretend I didn't read that. So yeah, here comes the stage 4, and this is the second big roadblock. So we're about to see the hardest trick in the game. It's a really cool trick. It's in like 2 minutes. First I gotta do a couple rooms. Some of them are really cool too, so this stage in general is just one of the most impressive. So one thing I never actually mentioned is the mid-bosses. You want to kill them as low to the ground possible, because as you might have noticed, they sink down into the floor. Oops. So they're already. Hold on. I missed the cool room. It's fine. There are more cool rooms like this one. See, that's pretty tight. Oops, I'm not supposed to dash slide twice. So here comes the trick. I'll explain it afterwards. Or at least try to. There we go. Okay. So how that works is the camera takes 16 frames to check the orientation of the character to determine whether or not to pan the camera. So we take advantage of that by tapping within 16 frames. Whoops. It's hard to explain. By tapping the opposite direction within 16 frames repeatedly, which is really freaking hard. Because you're like alternating between two opposite directions on a D-pad, which is not supposed to be done. At least not comfortably. Too early, yeah. That's fine. Just I could have made that. Okay. Now I'm blowing it. That was super scary. Super scary. Wow. Alright, so that was another really cool looking room, if you ask me. I'm gonna take a save. Oh, that's not very safe. So you take damage from the spike and use the invincibility to ride the spike platform up to the second platform up there. Oh, it's so hard to explain and play at the same time. And here's the boss. So yeah, like every other boss, this is a manipulation. We're basically making the fight scripted. He's always going to spawn in the same places, so he's pretty easy to deal with. Probably one of the easiest bosses once you learn it. Here's another cool looking room. Oh, I missed it. You're supposed to boost off the thing and up on the platform. It's unfortunate. There are some things that just look so cool that you just really don't want to miss them, but you don't lose that much time. Slide, please. Here I can take some damage. And here as well. Actually, you know what? Nope, I wasn't supposed to take... Okay, let's see if I can back this up, because I forgot I was supposed to take a game over entering the stage. So that's kind of bad. I'm really not sure if I can back this up. Like here, oops, yeah, see. Okay. We're gonna have to start this level over. Oh, I can show the deboost now. Oh, nope, impossible. So it turns out it resets my star count, so I actually have some to spare. Which is kind of nice, except I don't actually know where I'd use them. I'll find a place. Oh, that was dumb. It's fine. It's dumb, but it's not that bad. There we go. And here's the last power-up. It's the Sonic power-up. Gotta go fast. And it's basically what makes the game so fun at the end. There's a lot of cool tech around that sub-weapon. I hate this mini-boss so much. There we go. Sometimes he manages to get out of the infinite loop. And it's pretty hard to get him back in there. Yo, what's up, Greenham? Good morning. Nice. I always miss that pogo. Alright. So here we get to loop this guy. Pretty simple manipulation. I can try and do this. Yeah, that saves a bit. It's not a roll you usually do, but like I said, I have some extra stars, so let's try and make some good use of it. And here is the second laggiest room in the game. And here's a nice little deboost of this platform. Alright, here's the fifth boss. It's probably my favorite, although the final boss is hard to beat. Oh, I still got it. Wow. That was really tight. Oops. Okay, that's fine. That's not bad at all. So I kind of messed up the manip at the end, but still very good. He's actually a pretty hard boss, so... Yep. Heading into the final stage already. Stage 6. Okay, that's fine. Might not be fine, but it's okay. We'll try and deal with it. Couple of cool rooms coming up. This one first. Now this one. Nice. Oops. Ooh, can I make it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that boost off the Frankenstein. So kind of tight. Very important not to fall in that hole, because I don't actually know what the backup is. And nice. That was another, it's probably actually my favorite room in the game. It's really tight. Gotta switch the weapon really fast. And this is looking really good. I got 1.5 heart coming into this mid-boss. This is a favorable situation, so I can afford to take a hit later. Hopefully I won't be taking hits, because one hit can easily snowball. Bon matin.
J'ai passé pour une heure de dire bon matin.
Whoops. What am I doing?
Entonces, si je parle pendant que je dors, tu vas pas ouvrir.
Oui, t'as parlé tantôt. Je te jure.
Puis c'est ça complètement.
Oh, je sais vraiment pas, honnêtement.
Puis c'est tout.
Je sais pas, mais si tu permets, j'ai fini dans genre 5 minutes mon affaire, je vais juste compléter, je suis en train de discuter avec mon auditoire, c'est chill. Mais, alright, sorry about that, guys. So we're almost done. We're entering the final mini boss, and then we have, oops, 2 phases to the final boss. Oops, let's not mess that up. Alright, little setup here, small jump to give yourself the right spacing, get that cake just to make sure, and here's the final boss. You might see some similarities with a game that we saw just a bit earlier. Just might. It might be strikingly similar to Castlevania. And in this case, I am pogoing for no reason. I think there is no manipulation for this boss. I really wish there was, but he didn't he wasn't a problem this time. So here's the final boss. Final boss is actually pretty hard. You need to count the jumps to time the bomb, since it's such a long delay between the hits. So here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 jumps. There you go. 3, 4, 5, grapple hook, and we start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof, that's bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I whiffed it. That sucks. Oh, almost got it. This is a disastrous boss. Very bad. Very bad. And that's time. I'm sorry. Yeah. Wow, 3209. That's it's actually pretty bad, but it's okay. Considering everything that went wrong, I can definitely I can settle for that. So again, sorry if I had to speak this slow. I hope everyone enjoyed. I definitely did enjoy myself, as I always do playing this game. It's really a fun game. I saw a lot of comments of people saying that it looked fun, and it very much is. So if you want to give it a try, if you can find a cart, sure. But yeah, just try and play this game. Give it a try. It's really fun. This end generic is pretty short. We're just gonna let it rock, and then I'm gonna put some tunes, and we're gonna be headed to the next run, which is Time Spinner by Lanxian. So again, thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks for the GGs. Thanks for the support. And yeah, stay tuned and keep donating generously as you have been. So alright, I'll bid you guys good day. Peace out.
Magical Pop